Hi and welcome to MQW Driving School, another mock test video. So this video again outside the test center of Harehills, Leeds. We started from outside the test center and we moved towards the Harehills site. Now this time it's going to be a little bit twist. We're not going to take any right turn very soon. We're going to go straight to the Harehills road first, and then from one of the traffic light we're going to turn right. So far is all okay, no mistake. If you're going straight, you stay in the left lane. If you want to turn left from the traffic light, you stay in the left lane and only go right lane if you're going right side of this traffic light. When you come here, make sure your car don't get too close to this corner edge of the footpath. Be careful from the parked cars on the road. Be careful from the zebra crossing because of these parked cars you may be unable to see someone standing behind the cars. Now from the traffic light junction, turn right. Very careful from the zebra crossing and be ready to slow down and stop if you see someone. Watch out all the parked cars, what if they open the doors. So this is what we're doing, right turn. So first mistake was that the student came very forward to stop in the middle of the road and he have to extra stay to straight up and turn right. Make sure your bumper don't pass the center line of the right side of the road. So this is where you stand and this is where you start your turning. Whenever you're driving on these kind of residential streets, make sure your speed is quite good. If they are 30, then again you don't have to do 30 depending on the situation what you need to do. Some streets are 20, then make sure your speed don't go more than 20. If you see some speed humps, make sure you don't go over the speed hump very fast and you should not jump much. When you're passing the parked cars, make sure you leave the parked cars about 1 meter distance. Many occasions of this video, student was little close to the parked cars, so you can get minors, and also it can be major as well if you get very close to the cars, and also if you're not looking to the left mirror, which is your direction mirror, to see your distance with the car. So make sure when you're passing the parked cars closely, you always look towards the car also. From this crossroad, we're turning right. If you enter into the new road and you don't see the speed limit of the new road, that means speed did not change and you continue same speed what you was using in the previous road. Now when you come on this road, you will going to see yourself a roundabout. We're going straight to the roundabout second exit. After the car, you must go back in your lane. This is a dual carriageway, but this is 30-mile dual carriageway. Don't treat it as a fast moving dual carriageway. If you have the park cars on the left side, you can change the lane to the right. There's no need to stay in the left lane. Now it all depends what information you have. If you're using the sat-nav driving, an examiner already have mentioned you maybe that you're turning right at the end of the road, then you can stay in the right lane. But if there is no information, you move back to the left lane after the last park cars, and this time we are turning left. You're only staying right because there is a park cars on the left. So if there is no information for you where to go, then make sure you must come back on your left lane, because left lane is your normal driving position. You're not allowed to drive in the right lane without any reason. Okay, back to 20-mile zone. Then you're going to approach the roundabout soon, and you're going to take the 4th exit on the right side of the roundabout. When you're in the roundabout, make sure you count the exit numbers and don't stay at the right side for very long. Soon you pass the last exit, gradually move back. This student on the mock test actually did extra steering to the left. Make sure it should be a gentle steer when you come back to the left, and don't forget to look left. On this road you will get to the mini roundabout. The mini roundabout, you're going to take a left exit or first exit, and it is also known as straight exit. So if you do give signal left, it's fine. If you don't give signal, it is also fine. On this road you will get another roundabout soon. On this roundabout you're going to take the 3rd exit on your right hand side. Always look in advance. If you don't see anyone coming from your right, then you don't need to stop. But this student did a little bit time to move out. Make sure do advance information. You will see this street on the left. This is your 1 exit. Soon after that you got 2nd exit in new housing estate, and then after that you give signal. Student gave the signal a little bit early, so early signals count as a mistake. So this is your 3rd exit. Make sure after the 2nd, then you give the signal. Now we're going to do some moving and stopping on this road. So when you see this parking slot on the left, make sure if they ask you to stop here, then you need to be fully inside this parking space. Now due to the short of time, so we did not done lot of moving and stopping, but normally in your test you do about 6 to 7 times moving and stopping on a different type of the roads. Some moving and stopping you do about 20 and 30 mile road and maybe 40 mile road. It can be moving at angle, that is count as exercise. Then you do the hill start, that is also counted as exercise. So these two, if you take it as exercise, then after that you still do 4 to 5 more moving and stopping. It was all straight road. Now we're going to take this left turn. After this left turn, then you will go straight and then you will get a roundabout. This is also known as Seacroft Tesco roundabout. Many people know like this. They use this Tesco car park for your bay parking. Now from this roundabout, first they're going to ask you to take second exit on your right side. And when you take the exit, you leave the roundabout in right lane because you're going to take another roundabout right turn, third exit. If by mistake you leave it on the left lane, then it can go very hard with you to move yourself from left lane back to the right lane, because sometimes it will be a heavy traffic. So that's your first roundabout. You need a right mirror signal, right position, left people wait for you, and you need the roundabout in right hand lane. Now as this person is already started his roundabout, he already came out. Technically the left people wait for you, but as he's in the middle of the roundabout, you should let him go first. Okay, normally you don't block the roundabout junction so people can pass you, and maybe there is a keep clear sign on the floor which is not very clear, so technically you keep it cleared for other traffic to go. Okay, now this is another roundabout. Now you're going to take the third exit on your right hand side, and when you turn right, that will be your 70-mile dual carriageway. So far on the Harehill Test Center route, this is the only 70-mile dual carriageway they have. Other dual carriageway they got is 40-mile roads. Now on this roundabout, student did the first main mistake. The main mistake is that this road is 70-mile dual carriageway. There is a one speed sign will be on the left. Maybe this time Harding, this is your sign of the speed. He missed the sign and he was trying to keep his car on 40-mile speed only, and other cars are overtaking him. So that means he's not making a good progress on 70-mile road. So that is become a serious mistake, and that is where the mock test fail here. Now continue straight ahead and then you will see another roundabout, then go straight, second exit. When you reach on this dual carriageway, we ask the student to take the second exit of the next roundabout, follow the sign for city center. Make sure when you read the board, read the name and number of the location where you're going, because sometime on the floor you will see the numbers. Now that is one of the another mistake the student did it, so I will show you in a bit. Now when you take this one, student was on different lane. He moved the car on from left lane to the right lane and get puzzled. Soon after the first exit, you need to come back in the left lane outer circle, because second exit is your exit. So that's another serious mistake, doing it last minute and not looking it properly, that maybe someone is overtaking you, and maybe when you keep the car on the right, it's a danger. People think you're gonna stay right and they will undertake you from the left. So that's another serious mistake. And now you will see the pedestrian is about to come from the zebra crossing. The lady is about to stop and student did not stop for the lady. So that's another third mistake. Now if you look on the bus signboard, it says 7:30 to 9:30 in the morning. So technically you need to drive in the left lane now. Okay, because left lane is empty and is in not operation. So left lane is your normal driving position. You should be in the left lane, not on the right lane. That's another mistake, but this can go into the minor this time because no one undertake him in that time period. And then when this bus lane become the red color one, then it become 24/7, and then you shift back from left lane back to the right lane. But driving should be on the left. But again, already got 3 serious mistakes, so that's why there is no need to be pointing out 4 more mistakes. Now we're going straight to the roundabout, and that roundabout you need a right lane to go straight. Now on this roundabout, the student did another mistake. Soon after the first exit, you're taking a second exit. There are 2 different lanes. You need to stay in the outer lane, but you must look left that no one is undertaking you before you come from right side to the left side in outer lane. Again, if you don't watch it, it can be a serious mistake. This time it was 50-50, so it was like a minor mistake. If the examiner don't say anything and you get to the roundabouts, just carry on straight on a mini roundabouts. You're approaching to another mini roundabout soon. Sometimes SatNav will say that go straight, second exit. But if you treat this as a right turn, that's much better. So right mirror, right signal, right position. If you don't see anyone coming from any side of the right, you can turn right. But this time we went to the left. Okay. So make sure how to do this mini roundabout. You're going to get another mini roundabout soon. Then we're going to turn right from that mini roundabout. And then soon after the roundabout we turn left. Now because of this car, when you change your lane to the right side of the road in right lane, and if there is no car you can come back to the left, but if there is any car you wait for the car, then come back to the left lane. If you don't have any information, you come back to the left lane, but if you know you're going to make a right turn soon, then that way if you can stay right, that's better. But as it was a long journey traveling in right lane, so it's not a good idea. But again, it is still acceptable, so not a major mistake. Now you're turning right, and make sure don't go over the double lines, wait for single line, then turn. Now when you come on this junction, you don't need to look right and left, you just can go straight by looking left only. Now this is a continued road. To the left side is like a bend, so make sure you don't go very wider on the bend. And then one more time some moving and stopping. Now after reaching on this street, we're going to find some good place to pull up on the right hand side, which is going to be the maneuver. Now on this maneuver there's another mistake, that when you are reversing back, make sure you don't go very wide from the curb. You need to stay reasonable close to the curve throughout the maneuver. What happened in this one, you was already nice and reasonable near the curve, and then you should have done the right steering wheel more to go back and stay close to the curve, but instead of the right you did the left one, which make you away from the curve. When you go away from the curve, your car is actually middle of the lane, and middle of the lane is not a parking position. This is more like a driving position. And don't forget, you are standing in the wrong side of the road. When you're standing in the wrong side of the road and you are too much away from the curve, you are blocking the oncoming cars, and the oncoming cars have to avoid you by giving a lot of plenty of space, and that way they're blocking the other meeting traffic situations. So by a calculation of impact of these kind of things, this kind of situation can be the serious mistake as well. Now after a little quick discussion to explain him about the steering wheel, because we thought it's better to let him know at the same time so he understand what to do at the next time. So keep going straight, end of the road, turning left, and that will take you back to the test center. So result of this mock test is still a fail, but I hope he understand all his mistakes and he will not do these mistakes again, and he can save himself from the minor mistake as well. And we wish him all the best for his test, which he's waiting to get a good early date. But so far his test is in August. Then recently we did a mock test for another lady who lives in LS9 Harehills postcode. She done some mock tests with us and she don't like to record anything, so we didn't done it. But after taking 2-3 mock tests with us, she's finally passed on 1st of June, and then now she's happy to drive by herself. Thank you for watching. All the best. Stay tuned for the next video. If you haven't subscribed my channel yet, this is the best time. Please subscribe my channel and click on the bell icon so you can get notified for any new test route or any mock test we do. Thank you for watching.